Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Jamil Zabaneh. I'm going to be leading our webinar here to talk about a program that was specifically designed for the Mid-Atlantic as well for fixed operations. So give you guys a little bit of information about me. I am the president here of J&L Marketing. We've been in business for over 29 years. That is my family there with us. We're out of Louisville, Kentucky. And actually, interesting fact, about 45 minutes to 50 minutes south of us is the second biggest kangaroo farm in the world. So as you can see, it's definitely a fun family activity. So a little bit about J&L Marketing. We've been in business for 29 years. I've been with J&L for over 12 years. We are Google partner status, Microsoft Bing partner status, Facebook marketing partner status, as well as certified for data with Reynolds and Reynolds and CDK. That is our office to the left-hand side. As I mentioned, we're out of Louisville, Kentucky, and we do everything in-house. So everything that I'm about to show to you is fulfilled and implemented by J&L Marketing, hand in hand with the Mid-Atlantic Business Center. So before I go into the programs, I want to talk a little bit about why we created this program for the Mid-Atlantic. And it really hit on 4 key points. The first point is how do we combat dealerships' websites, as many of them are not designed for service. So if we're going to pay money to send paid traffic, whether that's paid search, display advertising, or social, we need to send it to a landing page that is designed specifically for service. Most dealerships' websites are built out, but built out more on the sales side. Number 2, small budgets are allocated towards digital marketing. Well, we wanted to create a program that no matter if you're an E-size store or an A-size store, it will benefit you. So we wanted to create a program that any dealership could participate with. Number 3, the most valuable asset that you have as a dealership is your database. I think most of us would agree with that. But most agencies are not using this DMS data for online. And what you'll see today is our program. We're going to utilize your DMS, these inactive customers, these customers you need to win back specifically across all paid channels. But then number 4, a lot of times if maybe the sales team or another agency is handling your digital marketing, but somebody else is handling the websites, the ads don't align with the offers online. So we're going to handle that work hand in hand with the Mid-Atlantic to make sure that that's handled. So let's talk a little bit about digital marketing in the automotive industry. So for some of you guys, you might not be spending a lot of money in digital marketing on the fixed side, but on the sales side, these are some really important slides for you to see. 2014, digital marketing, or what NADA refers to as internet, encompassed about 26% of all advertising expenses. Go 2 years later is at 33%. And then now in 2018, it's 56% and continues to grow. So why am I bringing this up? Well, I'm bringing this up because a lot of times when I talk to service managers or people on fixed ops side, they haven't necessarily adapted to the ever-changing environment that comes with digital, where on the sales they have. But if you really truly think about it, digital is just as important, if not more important, on the service side, as customers are searching for where they're going to get their tires done, where they're going to get their oil change, where are they going to get their general service. So why has there been such a huge growth with digital marketing in the automotive industry? Well, because it's more accurate targeting. What you're going to see today is this program is very, very targeted. You're going to see a better ROI. You're going to be able to see how many phone calls did I get, how many scheduled appointments that I got. So it's going to give you campaign measurability that maybe you're not used to with other service campaigns that you've done before. So I'm going to go ahead and share my desktop. This is going to be our summary sheet that we've worked hand in hand with the Mid-Atlantic region to put together. So let's talk about some of the specifics for this campaign. This program is going to be going from November 1st all the way through the end of January. But what will happen is it will auto-renew month to month. So after January, if you prefer to get off of the program, you just got to let us know, as it will be going month to month. So what is the goal of this? Well, what we're trying to do is prevent losing customers to independent repair shops, reactivate lost customers, and increase service appointments. And now more than ever, customers are searching for online. So this program, it gives you full turnkey for all digital media. So let's talk a little bit about the first channel and the first package that you can sign up for as a dealership. Paid search. As most of you guys are probably well aware of, Google is now the new yellow pages. If you're interested in a plumber, an electrician, an HVAC company, or if you're wanting to ask a question that you don't know the answer to, typically the majority of us, at least over 90% of us, turn to Google as the #1 search engine. So in parts and service, it's no different. Interesting side note, I work a lot with Shell Oil Company. Shell owns Jiffy Lube. Over 75% of all Jiffy Lube's advertising, this isn't online, all advertising goes to Google paid search. So I want to show you a quick example of how our paid search is a little bit different than maybe a paid search that you've done with another vendor. #1, with our program, the ads are going to come from your specific dealership. So we're going to draw a radius around your dealership, and if anybody searches for, as an example, Jeep oil change, it's not going to come from Mopar. It's not going to come from an area. It's not going to come from the Baltimore or DC Mopar dealers. It's going to come from your dealership. So here's a quick example of a dealership in the Southeast that we work with, Bay, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. The search is Jeep oil change. I'm using the Google ad preview tool. I typed in the zip code, one of the zip codes that this dealership serves, and you'll see an ad specifically from that dealership with a phone number. So how is our program maybe going to be a little bit different? Well, our program not only is going to be specific to that dealership in terms of an ad, but we're going to take you to a landing page or the customer to your actual website. So no longer is a customer going to have to go on a search by zip code landing page. No longer are they going to have to go to a URL like Mopar Service coupons.com that's shared with all your competitors. We're going to take them to your site. So what we're going to do though on your site is, without you doing anything, is we're going to embed a landing page. And we're going to work very closely with Autodata, and we work with every major website company that is approved by FCA, where we're going to embed a website that looks very similar to this on your site, where the customer is going to be able to schedule service. So if you're using WideVisor, Xtime, any online scheduling tool, or the customer is going to be able to call. Now with our call, we're going to use a call tracking number so we can track how many phone calls you got, and you're going to be able to see that on your dashboard. In addition to that, we're going to use the MVP offers for your campaign. So as you can see, the synthetic blend, $23.33, when you buy 3 for $70, the buy 3 for $100 on the full synthetic, and the premium synthetic is buy 3 for $145. But we're going to let the customer not only schedule or call, we're going to give them more ways to redeem or download this coupon or offer. They can text the offer to themselves. They can email the offer to themselves. They can even print the offer. And in addition to that, we integrate with Google Pay and Apple Wallet. So if they want to save the coupon or offer on their Google Pay, they're just going to click this button right here. If they're using an Apple device, and I'm on a Google Chrome, signed in under my Google account, if they're on an Apple device like Safari or on their iPhone, this will dynamically change to Apple Wallet. In addition to that, we're going to have an accessories option where we're working with the business center that customers can hover over certain accessories and be able to see what that accessory costs, and even download, text, email, or print a coupon specifically for the 15% off. And they can even adjust it by model. Down here is going to be some information about your dealership, including the Google Maps. Get directions. We integrate with Waze, Google Maps, Apple Maps. They can again schedule service. If you're using WideVisor, Xtime, we integrate with them all, as well as show an icon if you're an express lane dealer or a customer first dealership as well. And we even have a little video if you're an express lane. Below this will be your service hours as well as a video. This is a quick mock-up. It hasn't been officially approved, but it kind of shows you what your landing page will look like. We even integrate with FCA, where we are iframing in to see a customer to be able to have the ability to check their recall. Here's a couple other mock-ups that are inside of other dealerships' websites, and you can see it's done very similar. If you do not have an online scheduler like this dealership right here, then the call feature will be the only feature to show. Last but not least, you're going to have a share button. If you're on a desktop, you're going to be able to share to email and Facebook. If you're on your phone, you'll have email, Facebook, text message, and Messenger, Facebook Messenger. So for this package, what you're going to get is you're going to get Google paid search as well as a landing page, and in addition, full reporting, which I'll show you very shortly. This package cost is, and I'll show you down here, is $400. So $400 a month gets you this package. This is recommended for really A and B size stores and some C size stores. Again, it includes paid search, landing page, and call tracking. Let me tell you something that we're going to do a little bit different as well for paid search. For paid search, yes, we're going to go after new customers, people that are actively searching, but we're also going to upload your inactive customers into Google. And we have about a 60% match rate. So you might be asking yourself, well, what's the power of uploading my previous customers into Google? Why does that matter? Well, here's where it's important. Instead of bidding on Jeep oil change, if we know it's a known customer that owns a Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, and they search just a generic search query such as oil change, we'll be able to bid on that customer. So we're going to get that data from FCA. You don't have to worry about it. We're going to upload into Google. We're going to create two types of audiences. One, previous customers. Those are going to be people that have done business with you that we have pretty sure certainty they still own a Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. And we're going to bid on not only specific keywords like Jeep oil change, but also more general oil changes, more general keywords such as oil change near me. And then, of course, for the customers that are not in your DMS, we're going to get more specific on keywords where they have to mention the word Mopar, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. So for a lot of you guys, you might be saying, great, that covers me now for paid search. But what about display? What about Facebook? So our next package is going to be specifically for display. But before I get into that, I also want to show you the audience that we're going to be targeting for both display, Facebook, as well as paid search for our defend audience. We're going to be going after model years of 2009 to 2019, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Rams. We're going to go out 25-mile radius if they're assigned to your dealership. They haven't been in service in over 12 months, as well as going after open recalls. So who are we going to specifically, now that we know who we're going to be marketing, how are we going to be marketing these people? Well, we're going to be serving ads up to these customers on over 2 million websites using the Google Display Network. This covers about 90% of all websites. So if it's somebody that you haven't seen in 15, 16, 17 months that's still assigned to your store that's inactive, we're going to be serving up ads on the MVP campaign, on the 10% off, the 15% off accessories on all of these different websites. That includes ESPN, Wall Street Journal, local news stations, you name it, we typically will serve ads on that site. So what do these ads look like? Show you a quick example. They're going to be animated ads. So obviously we're going to put them in all the different sizes, and we do that for mobile, desktop, but they're all going to be animated. And again, they're all going to be specific to your dealership. So it's going to have the name of your dealership on these display ads. That's the 15% off accessories. Here's an example of the 10% off vehicle service. All these are national offers. And you can see the name of the dealership is below. And then here would be an oil offer with another dealership on there. So these are going to be what's called HTML5 ads. They're going to be animated. And the reason why we do animation is we're seeing a much higher click-through rate utilizing animation because it gains interest. Imagine when you're on weather.com, and if you see an ad to the right-hand side kind of rotating and playing like a short video, your eyeballs are probably going to be more attracted to it. So outside of the inactive customers, who else are we going to be marketing to with display? We're going to be also marketing to people that maybe searched the keywords that we were bidding on, but for whatever reason, they didn't go to our website. They went on a competitor's website. We're also going to serve up display ads to them, as well as do remarketing ads. Those are people that landed on our site, but for whatever reason didn't call, didn't schedule an appointment with us. We want to stay in front of them, knowing that there's some level of interest. So for dealerships that want to participate in this program, they're going to be what's called our tier 2. It's recommended for really A to E. It's $600 a month. It includes display advertising. That's the big difference. The ads are specific to dealerships for search as well as display. You get a unique landing page as well as a reporting dashboard specific to you as an individual dealership. Should mention what the offers are going to be for the next 3 months. Throughout the next 3 months, we're going to be doing the good, better, best, as you can see here on the bottom left-hand corner. Now, during the month of November, it's tire season, we're going to be doing the buy 3, get 1 for $1 in November. And then once that ends, we're going to be going to the 10% off vehicle service for December and January. And then through the whole 3 months, we're going to be offering that 15% off accessories. So last but not least, let's talk a little bit about social. Social, as you guys know, when I talk about social, I'm talking about Facebook, I'm talking about Instagram. Has huge potential as people nowadays, especially since COVID, more and more people are spending more time on social media. So with that said, we wanted to do something that was even better than the previous 2 package. We wanted to be able to serve up Facebook and Instagram ads from your account, not from Mopar's account. So I want to show you an example of a dealership that we're working with and how it would look like for you. So this is a dealership in the Southeast, and you can see these are the ads that we're running for them. Again, they're going to be animated just like our display ads. It's coming from that specific dealership. It'll come from your specific dealership. We utilize carousel ads, so you can see all the different offers here. And again, the advantage to this is when they press the get offer, we're going to take them to your website, your page that we've built for you with the Mid-Atlantic Business Center. Now, this is the only part of the campaign that will need a little bit of help from you. You will have to give us advertiser access to your Facebook page. So I wanted to show you and alleviate any concerns that you might have about giving us access. Well, number one, Jana has advertiser access for over 1,000 accounts, which even includes Mopar's Facebook site. Number two, advertiser access is not moderator or admin. We're not able to manage page roles, edit pages, create and delete posts, send anything out organically. It's really just for doing ads, creating ads and boosted posts. That's it. So feel, rest assured, nothing's gonna bad happen by giving us the advertiser access. So what the Mid-Atlantic Business Center wanted to do is they really wanted their dealerships to do this package. So we, at no additional cost, is going to be doing Facebook at no additional management fee or anything at $600 a month. Now keep in mind, these prices right here include ad spend. So what's going to happen is we'll just take a little bit of ad spend out of display and paid search to accommodate Facebook. But for $600, you're going to get search, you're going to get display, you're also going to get Facebook and Instagram. So let's talk real quick about reporting. I think a lot of us would agree reporting is extremely important to know what the ROI is. Now I'm going to show you a quick example of one of our reporting dashboards. Now keep in mind, it's going to look a little bit different for FCA. We're working through with the Mid-Atlantic BC on all the measurements that are going to have, but a lot of this information that's on here, you're going to be able to see as well. So number one, you're going to be able to do a date filter to be able to see, when this program was running through, what the reporting looks like from last month, this month, 30 days, 7 days, and so on. Down here, you're going to see what we spent in terms of ad spend, how many phone calls we got. Now keep in mind, these are recorded phone calls. So you're going to be able to go back and listen to them and see the quality. How many people scheduled through your online scheduler? So with this dealership, you can see they got 32. How many people emailed the offer, texted the offer to themselves, and printed the offer, as well as clicked for directions and saved to Google Pay, as well as Apple Wallet. Down here, we'll show you how much money we spent by channel. And then if you want to, you can click into the call text tracking, and you can actually listen to your phone calls. So this will show you by day when your phone calls came through. And if you want to, you can go here and see how long the duration of the calls were and actually listen to the phone calls. You can even download the call and email it to somebody as well. If you or somebody at your dealership wants to really drill down into the data, you can click on the tab. Now we're going to have paid search, display, and social if you go with tier 1. So you're going to be able to look at, well, what was my click-through rate? What was my cost per click? How many conversions did I get in paid search? And even look at the campaign level to see what's working and what's not. So a lot of great information here at your fingertips. So this is the 2-page document your area manager has probably gone over with you. Kind of goes over the specifics of advertising from search to display to social. Talks a little bit about why dealer-specific advertising versus group. Tells you a little bit about our landing pages that we went over, as well as attack and defend audiences. And to the right-hand side has the 3-tier options. Now, if you have any questions, you can email me at Zabine, that's Z as in zebra, A as in apple, B as in boy, A as in apple, N as in Nancy, E as in Edward, H as in horse, at J&L Marketing. Or you can send an email to moparsupport@jnlmarketing.com, which is the bottom here. If I don't have any other questions, thank you guys so much for your time and listening to this recorded webinar. Everybody have a great day, and hopefully we have a great October. Thank you very much.